Thank you, Craig and Daniel. You know, the Metropolitan Opera does simulcast. That is, right off the stage on a Saturday, you can go like to the Regal Theaters over here and see the show right from the stage. It's fantastic that way. I like it better than actually going to the opera. Metropolitan Opera premiered the 1987 John Adams work Nixon in China, produced by Peter Sellers, not the movie Peter Sellers. This is one of the few operas conceived during modern times. President Richard Nixon's trip to communist China in 1972. A young Peter Sellers, back in 1987, recruited James Madalena as Nixon and Janice Kelly as Pat Nixon. Both look remarkably like the first couple. With great staging by Adrian Lobel, the show opened with President descending from his plane, the Spirit of 76, and then being greeted by Chou En-lai. This is a very stylized version. I mean, a lot of crazy stuff was going on during this production. But for example, they showed Mao Tse-tung's wife, Chang Ching, as really an aggressive person. I don't know how realistic it is and all, but it was great theater. You can check them out at metopera.org, and their phone number is 202-362-6000. And they got another show coming up on February 26 over at the Regal Theaters in Ballston. The Woolly Mammoth got a show, Oedipus El Rey. It's taken like in the barrios in Los Angeles. And they got a bunch of guys playing punks with tattoos all over them, cursing and doing everything. And then, really, what I find kind of offensive, you know, like the Oedipus Rex thing, this boy ends up having sex with his mother. And on the stage, she's naked, he's naked, everybody's naked. You know, I don't know. I'm getting too old for that crap. Anyway, the phone number for the Woolly Mammoth, 202-393-3939. You can look up woolymammoth.org. The Hungarian embassy just the other day did a wine tasting thing. You know, one of their big wines are really Tokaj, you know. It's spelled T-O-K-A-Y, no, T-O-K-A-J-I, Tokaj wines. They're sweet and they're nice and whatever. Anyway, Adventure Wine, they do a lot of this stuff in the Washington area. You can get any information you want on the next thing coming up at 240-483-1275, or look them up, adventurewine.com. They had something to do also with the International Wine and Food Festival, which was on February 10th and 13th. And you can, you know, had all kinds of wines there, South American and South African. Anyway, wineandfooddc.com is the latest thing on that. And I got to tell you, I found a restaurant out, yeah, they've even got their card here, Bellevue Boulevard, out just beyond Alexandria on the Parkway. Primo Family Restaurant. And it really is like a family restaurant. I was there the other day for the first time. Jim Nicolopoulos is the owner and the host, and he's got people like Tina, who's been there for 20 years as a waitress. It's a lovely place, and the food's good. I always test out these places. If they got veal parmesan on the menu, I'm going to get it. And it was delicious. And they've got something there, a custard, ice cream custard, that Ken Briley, one of our colleagues here, says that's the best custard you can get anywhere. And I didn't try it, but I'm going to take his word for it. But they have all kinds of stuff. They got Greek food, they got Italian food, you know, that's one of those things. And a lot of those people are regulars there. So they're at 1636 Bellevue Boulevard in Alexandria, and their phone number is 703-765-6891, and their website, what would you think it is? primofamilyrestaurant.com. And if you go in and you see the owner there, Jim Nicolopoulos, he's going to hug you to death. He's a strong sucker, and he broke 4 of my ribs. But it was worth it for that veal parmesan. Anyway, that's it. Till next week. Thank you very much. Cheerio.
All right, Rich. The
Thank you.
sacrifices you make.
Don't I for this show?
Unbelievable.
ribs.
Unbelievable.
That's right. That's right.
Nice job. Thank you, Rich.